guys. So today I'm here to talk about how to open a corporate bank account in India. So first and foremost, the first condition to open a bank account in India is that you need to get the company incorporated. So you get the documents along with that. That is the mandatory part that has to be submitted in the bank, which is required by the bankers in order to get your account up and running as fast as possible. So the list of documents required for account opening are MOA, AOA, COI, PAN card, board resolution for account opening, which needs to be signed by both the directors or the number of directors which are in the company, shareholding structure of the company, list of directors, list of shareholders, KYC details of the immediate shareholders along with the KYC details of directors. Company, they are opening the account for the details of the shareholders, the directors. If the immediate shareholder of a company is an entity, for example, if it's a company, we need the COI details of that company. If a company is situated in Singapore and that company has a subsidiary in India that wants to open a bank account, we will require the COI of the Singapore company. And along with that, individual details, for example, if a shareholder is an individual, we require government ID and passport ID, and we recommend you to use these two because it has the proof of photo and your proof of signature, which is mandatory by the bank. They actually need to know who is the authorized signatory and their signatures, which should match the banking documents and the government documents. Along with that, you also need Form 60. If a shareholding person or the authorized signatory or the director, any one of these persons is not an Indian, he needs a Form 60 or it's a declaration that you do not hold a PAN card. So Form 60 is required by a foreign national, and a FATCA form. FATCA form is basically a A FATCA form is basically a Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act form, and which is mandatory by all the banks. Even if you want to open a personal account, it is also required in that case. So KYC docs we have discussed about the forms required, but this is not the end. Paperwork basically depends on bank to bank. If you opt for HSBC, they have less paperwork. As for my experience, I have experienced that HSBC has the least amount of paperwork, and they can also open bank accounts using digital signatures. And this is a plus point. I would recommend companies who want to open a bank account in India, they should go for HSBC. It has the least amount of paperwork and they are really customer friendly. But there are other banks as well which provide better services like ICICI, DBS Bank, but you do not have to worry about it. Once you come to Jilian Consultants, we will be able to sort this out for you. We have wide range of international and Indian banks we can open your account in. If you want in Indian banks, we have a tie-up with major Indian banks, major Indian private and government banks, and also we have tie-up with international banks like HSBC, ICBC, Bank of China, DBS banks. Bank account opening is a simple yet complex procedure. It is very hard to get the documents right in one go. So apart from the prior mentioned docs, the banks generally have additional paperwork, as I have already mentioned that to you. So it all depends on banks to banks. So if you come to Jilian Consultants, we will sort this out for you. You just have to sit back and relax, and we will handle everything. So stay tuned for more videos and subscribe to our channel.